Welcome everybody to the channel. Level M Diecast Greenlight action today. Brand spanking new series from Greenlight. This is Shell Oil Special Edition Series 1. This is the full set of 6. This is a brand new release from Greenlight. This is a series that they haven't done before. This should be the full set of 6 in a sealed case. So we'll see if we got a greenie. Hopefully we don't have any greenies, but we will take it if we do. So just go ahead and cut this guy open. Get our little trusty scissors here. We're going to go through the whole process. We're going to crack them, tear them open, all that good stuff. So we'll get the plastic going on here. Take a look at our first one here. Kicking it off with our 1996 Ford Escort RS Cosworth. You can see the wing is a little bit droopy, unfortunately, which is kind of a bummer. This is a different style of wing. It doesn't have that two-step wing or that two-style wing that's usually on the top of these. But this one looks pretty good. So just a helix on it. So we're going to crack that guy open. So we'll get that guy off to the side. There's a pretty cool one right here. This is the 2001 Nissan Skyline GTR Shell V-Power. Red with some white wheels on there. That looks pretty cool. This casting's always been just a little bit small, so not very fancy. Just some deets on the back should you want to see some deets. So there's the deets. Always like showing the deets. All right, next one up. This is the 78 Volkswagen Rabbit. This one looks especially nice with those gold wire wheels in there. I do like that. It's a very nice look. Pretty cool. Some more stuff here. This one is, it's a 2022 Ford Mustang Mach 1 that is upside down, which is a little bit of a bummer. But it is what it is. It's kind of a weird thing, but there you go. Not really an error, but if you want to call it an error, you can call it an error. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Ah, man. There we go. Pulled ourselves a greenie. 4121 is the number there. We are not going to crack the greenie, unfortunately. And it's a bummer because I actually wanted this whole set to put in the collection. And obviously I want to bring it to you guys as an unboxing and showcase. But this is a casting I collect. And I was really hoping the Mustang would be a greenie if there was one. But unfortunately, we do got the 67 Chevy C30 Wrecker as the greenie. So that is a bummer. So not going to crack that guy open because we don't really collect greenies here at Level M. So leave that guy there. Obviously, there'll be no more greenies for this last one, 2019 Ford GT. That looks really, really good in shell deco. So let's get the box out of here. We'll throw the box away and we'll just go ahead and start with our Ford GT. Just get him chopped right open. Our trusty scissors that have probably cut up about 2,000 clamshells in their life. So we'll get the plastic out of there. There we go. Pull out our Ford GT, which looks fantastic. Number 18 on the side. I do like the white wheels. Looks pretty good. Does have lensed taillights in the back there. The wing is not exactly leveled on there quite all that great. So not really a whole lot I can do. That's just the way it's glued on there. So kind of a crappy quality version here, but this is something that we deal with at Level M. That's just the way we roll with Greenlight. Unfortunately, there is some print in there for the engine detail. So, but it doesn't open up. There's no opening features, nothing like that on there, but it still looks okay. There is the front deets, shell, and of course Ford on there. Looks pretty good. It's all right. It's all right. This one suffers from some quality issues. The flying buttresses here in the back are actually plastic, and they're added on separately to this model, which is unfortunate. So a little bit of a bummer, but that's okay. It is what it is. There is the deets on the bottom. 2411 is the number. Other than that, it's okay. We'll just throw it down there. It's a whatever one. All right, we're going to pull up with our Volkswagen Rabbit, 1978 Volkswagen Rabbit to be specific. Crack this guy open. Just go around the same corner. Crack all my blisters open the exact same. Throw the blister out of here. Get the plastic out of here. We're not plastic collectors. There is our 78 Volkswagen Rabbit. Number 11 on the side. It says Shell Pro Rally. Looks pretty cool. A little bit of shell detail there in the back. No bumper. Bumper delete, I guess you could call it. It looks pretty cool. That is intentional. That's not a quality flaw. That's intentional. It's just the way it's designed. A little bit of a fuel door print on there as well. Looks decent. So I like this one. It's very, very toned down, comparatively speaking. There is the deets in the front. Of course, I have your Volkswagen logo. This guy does have opening hood. So that looks pretty good. Nice details in there. Really, really good details on the engine. So we do like that one. Looks pretty good. Number 91. Got a very, very low number on this one. Not that we really care, but we like to get low numbers here and there. So that is a pretty low number. So that is pretty cool. We'll throw that guy in the back. All right, moving on to our R34 Skyline GTR. This one, I've never really liked this casting from Greenlight. I think it's too small. The mirrors are too small. And then now Mini GT came out with an R34, and now they've just absolutely destroyed the 164 scale market, because nobody makes a better 164 scale R34 than Mini GT does, in my opinion. Not even Tarmac. All right, here it is in all of its red glory with some white print and stuff on there. Looks okay. Shell V-Power. Put some shell details on the back there with the logo. That is your V-Power little swirl decal right there. Looks okay. This one is interesting. It's right-hand drive. The casting's not bad. It's just, Greenlight does not make the best one. But you do have your GTR symbol in there. Of course, the mirrors are itty-bitty, teeny-tiny. I mean, they're just super, super small. Same details on both sides. The wheels are okay. Sits a little bit high. There is the deets on the back, which looks pretty good. Prints look pretty decent. So that's a decent one. I do like the rear diffuser section here. It is a separate piece. So that's a pretty nice detail on there. Number 335 is the number on this guy. And yes, don't you worry, I did not forget. The Skyline does have an opening hood. Let's see if I can get it open. There we go. So there is the details down in there. Looks pretty good. Was it RB26DETT, I believe is what it is down in there. That looks pretty good. A lot of three-dimensional to it, but there is a limit to it. It's basically just the valve cover area, but that looks still pretty cool. So definitely like that detail. Very, very nice to have opening hood stuff with Greenlight, because we don't get it all the time. All right, moving on to our Escort Cosworth. Definitely bummed out about the wing on this one, but that's just the way it works. It is plastic. Majority of these will probably be that way, if not all of them. When it gets molded and then they got to let it cool down, obviously the factory is more than likely not putting something in there to hold it up while it cools down, which happens. So a lot of plastic we got to get out of here. There is our Escort RS Cosworth. I really, really like this casting a lot. Those nice OZ Rally wheels. They do have really nice print on them. This one is definitely a little bit of an older school flavor to it. Number 1 on it. Skyline also had number 1 on it as well. There is that unfortunate droopy spoiler in the back, the wing part. It's just nothing you can do. It is plastic. You might be able to wedge something in there and maybe get the vehicle a little bit warm. Maybe put it on a heater vent or something. Let it just sit there and let it cool. That might help, but I doubt it. Does say Helix on the back. Giant Ford symbol on there as well. It is a very, very large Ford symbol, by the way. Exhaust detail on there looks pretty good. I like this one. The mirrors are metal. They are part of the casting. This guy also has opening hood, but I really like to showcase the front first. So nice to see this guy without any fog light attachments on it. Although we have seen kind of the street version of this before. Greenlight's done it. But this one looks pretty good. They do have some hobby exclusive ones coming out too. Hood is very, very stiff. So that is pretty good. I do like the detail down in there. It's got your Ford and your Cosworth on there. Kind of hard to get that to focus a little bit. Sorry about the difficulty there, but that's as far as the hood opens. doesn't close all that well either, unfortunately. Take a look at the bottom. 767 is our number. So not a great number on that one, but it is less than 1,000, so we'll take it. So most of these have had white wheels. That's kind of their deal. We will crack open the Mustang. Not something we normally do, but I'm going to crack this open because I feel bad about the greenie. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy I got a green machine, but we don't do the green machines here, and it's just kind of a bummer because I really do like that one. I like that casting too. Started collecting pretty much all the C30s now. Although there's a few that I don't have, not too many. I kind of caught up on most of it for the majority of it. There was your upside down 2022 Mustang Mach 1 decal. There you go. Good old Greenlight quality. We love it. All right, this is our Mach 1. I actually really do like this casting a lot. I've debated buying this several times, but it's just not a casting I want to start collecting from Greenlight. I collect too many things from Greenlight right now. It's just crazy. But this one looks pretty good. This one's actually a relatively good quality one too, which is, of course, of course. It says, I mean, it looks all right. I don't think they went too overboard with the shell decos. I was worried that they might have done that, but I think these are pretty tastefully done. Just my opinion. Number 22 on the side, obviously that is for 2022. I especially like the shell on the windshield. That looks especially good. This guy does have opening hood. Again, very, very rare to get stuff like that these days, but this guy does. I do like the tower strut bar that is in there. That looks really, really good. The details down in there looks pretty good. There's no prints in there, except for basically that little bit of battery box cover or whatever that might be right there. Maybe fuse box color cover. But other than that, just the tower strut bar looks pretty good. Taking a look at the base deets, 225 is the number on this one. So interesting. This is, look at that. That is decoed up for a trailer hitch. Greenlight's going to put a trailer hitch on this Mach 1. Like what? The WTF. I think they did that for most of these though. Yep, this guy's done it for a trailer hitch too. I wonder if the Ford GT's done it for a trailer hitch. No, okay. They're not that ridiculous, I guess. The Skyline, maybe? No, it's got the rear diffuser. I forgot about that. And then, of course, the Golf is not either. So, there you go. Unfortunately, pulled a green machine. Didn't think that was going to happen. But if I did pull a greenie, I really wanted it to be the Mustang because that's the only one that's not actually going to go in the collection. However, definitely going to put that in the collection now because we just cracked it. So let me know what you guys think about that. Let me know if you like that or not. It's a pretty decent set. Obviously, Greenlight is still struggling heavily with their quality issues. Just a bummer. Just really is a bummer. And then just on a side note, guys, if you want me to crack open that truck in the back with that Shell gas station on there, let me know. Because we'll do it. We'll do it if you guys want to see it. So drop a comment. Let me know. Anyways, we're going to roll out. Appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. Live in